Hello everyone, my name is Praween and I welcome you all in our channel Anime to Study. Today we will discuss about the chapter number 2, that is Federalism, second part, and in this particular video we will discuss about two very important topic. That first one is features of federalism and the second one is this differences, that is coming together federation and holding together federation. Okay, so let's start. So here now we are starting with the features of federalism. So first very important feature is there are two or more level of government. So what you understand with this very important first feature. So as we know from the beginning that federalism is all about vertical form of power sharing, that is from central government to state government and to local government. So that is why here it is clearly mentioned that this particular first feature India follows. Okay, that we have three tier of government, that is central government to state government to local government. Okay, the second very important feature is different level of government govern the same citizens but their jurisdiction is different. So what is the meaning of that? Suppose if I want to talk about myself, okay, so whatever central government will make rules and regulation, I have to follow. Whatever state government will make rules and regulation, I have to follow, and whatever local government will make rules and regulation of my area, that also I have to follow. So what we can say, this all three level of government govern the same citizen, that we the Indians, okay, but their jurisdiction will be different. Then what is the meaning of jurisdiction? Jurisdiction means special area of governance, okay, or special area of power that can be based on geographical feature, or it can be based on power list. Fine. So if I want to talk about the geographical feature, so if I say about the Chhattisgarh, so Chhattisgarh government will only rule within the Chhattisgarh land boundary. They cannot rule over the Maharashtra, or they cannot rule over the Gujarat. I hope you understood. Similarly, Chhattisgarh government have some set of powers, some set of particular criteria under which they can only make law. For example, Chhattisgarh government cannot make law for army, or Chhattisgarh government cannot print notes, because these two very important fields are the special part of the central government. So I hope jurisdiction is clear. Once again I am repeating, jurisdiction is the special area of power or special area of authority. Okay, so now the next very important feature is jurisdiction of the respective level of government are specified in our constitution. Now what is the meaning of this feature? Here we have suppose central government and state government. So whatever rules and regulations central government can make and whatever is rules and regulations state government can make is already specified in Indian constitution, that we will discuss in upcoming videos when we will discuss about the power list, that which type of power is there with the central government and which type of power is there with the state government, that we will see in upcoming videos. Now the fourth very important feature is the fundamental provision of the Indian constitution cannot be changed by the single government. So what we are understanding with the fundamental provision of the Indian constitution, this means that the basic principle of Indian constitution cannot be changed by the single government, and here if they want to change, then they have to take permission from the state government, then only they can do the changes. Okay. So here one example I am sharing with you. When our central government brought GST, so for implementing GST they need to do changes in our Indian constitution. So alone central government cannot do these changes. That is why they taken permission from the state government, and today GST is a valid rule in India. So next very important feature is the fifth feature, which says that court has the power to interpret the constitution and the power of the different level of government. So what is the meaning of that? Remember, only and only judiciary can define the rules and regulation which is written in Indian constitution, and they have the special power of interpretation of the Indian constitution. So this you must remember. And the second one is, suppose in case of conflict between the central government and the state government regarding some power, okay, suppose central government is saying that we will control police, or if state government is saying that we will control army. So in that case who can define the who can interpret the particular powers of the state or the central government. So remember, only and only judiciary can interpret the powers of central and state government. And in case of dispute between these two level of government, where they will go? They will go to judiciary, and judiciary will give the final verdict that who is right and who is wrong. One example I am sharing with you. Recently in Delhi, state government is also there and central government is also there. But state government is run by different political party and central government is run by different political party. That is why these two government have always tussled with each other regarding their powers. So recently they went to the judiciary, and finally judiciary has defined that which area central government will rule and which area state government will rule, and now they are working with each other peacefully and happily. So in that way you can understand how important judiciary is there in India. Now the next feature is feature number 6, that is sources of revenue of each level of government are clearly specified to ensure their financial autonomy. So what is the meaning of that? The meaning is how the central government will earn money through the taxes and how the state government will get the taxes. This is clearly specified in our constitution. For example, just now I have given you the example of GST. So let's take again the example of GST only. So when GST, that is goods and service tax, is collected from the people, so it is divided into two parts, that is central GST and state GST. So central GST is collected by the central government and state GST is collected by the respective state government. So in that case you can understand this is very clearly specified in our constitution. The second one is about the local government. So how the local government is getting money? So local government is also having so many methods of collecting revenue. For example, the property tax what we are paying in India, so normally this property tax we are paying to the local government, for example municipality in case of city. Now the seventh and the last feature of federalism is this particular federalism is having dual objectives. So the first one is it is safeguarding and promoting the unity of a country, and the second one is it is accommodating the regional diversity. So one by one I will explain to you. So the first one is it is safeguarding and promoting the national unity. So through example we will understand. So one example I am sharing with you, that right now you can see that is coronavirus is how much destruction it is bringing in India and the world. It is a pandemic and you all know about that. So to deal with corona, you can see that how beautifully the central and state government are working together with each other. The central government is acting like a big brother and state government are giving all possible support to the central government, so that in united manner they both can they both with the support of people of India can defeat this corona disease. So in that way you can understand in this federal structure the unity of a country is getting promoted. The second one is it is accommodating the regional diversity. What is the meaning of that? If you see the Indian states now, so Indian states are like country in themselves. If you talk about Uttar Pradesh, so Uttar Pradesh is having more population than the entire Russia. If you talk about if you talk about Maharashtra, so Maharashtra is as similar as the particular Germany. So you can understand in India diversity is very high. So to accommodate this diversity now, the federalism play very important role. Like in Chhattisgarh we have separate set of population which is dominated by the tribal people. But if you go to Maharashtra, so in Maharashtra you will see different culture, different tradition, different language. In Gujarat you will see different culture, different tradition, but we all are living peacefully and we all are Indians, and that is why we can say that this particular federal structure is accommodating the regional diversity. One example I am sharing with you from Sri Lanka. We have seen in last chapter about the Sri Lanka, that in Sri Lanka they were only and only working for the Sinhala speaking people, and that is why the Tamil speaking people were not at all happy, and later Sri Lanka saw the civil war. So this is the beauty of Indian history and India, that in entire history of India we have never seen any civil war sort of episode in India, which is great thing, and we can be proud of it. And then in this particular feature now, at last, one very important line is there in NCERT book that I just want to tell you here, that this particular federalism cannot be implemented, cannot be practiced without two very important aspect. The first one is the mutual trust, and the second one is agreement to live together. Without these two very important features now, without these two very important element, this federalism cannot be practiced. So we all have to mutually understand and mutually trust each other, and we have to live together with each other peacefully and happily. So that is all in this particular features of federalism. Now the next topic will start, that is how the federations are possible in the world. And this is possible in the world through the two very important ways. The first one is known as coming together federation, and the second one is known as holding together federation. So one by one we will discuss about these two very important method of implementing federalism over the world. So let's start. So everyone, before starting this particular topic now, one thing I just want to tell you is that this topic is the favorite topic of board examination. Always whenever you will see the unsolved paper now, one or the two questions you will always find from this particular topic, that is coming together federation and the holding together federation. So please pay special attention to this particular topic. So let's start it. So here first of all it is coming together federation. So by the name it is already defined that the particular states will come together. So here you can see so many states are there that are independent states, and these all states are coming together and they are making one united country. So one example I can share with you, that is from America. So in America what happens, so many states are there. Exactly if you ask me, that around 50 states are there in America. So these all 50 states are coming together and then they are making the United America, and that is why America is known as United States of America. But if you see this holding together federations, so here already one country is there which is divided into multiple smaller states. So you can see that this country is holding this all states together so that they can be united. So this model of power sharing is known as holding together federations, where one particular country is sharing their power with the central government and the state government, and here the big size country is dividing into smaller states, okay, and holding these all states together. So this is known as holding together federation. Now let's see the second point here. So second point is all states are equally powerful. So what is the meaning of that? Each and every state under the coming together federation will be equally powerful. So again I can give you example from America. So in America all the states have their separate constitution. So you can understand here that one state government is equally powerful as other state government, fine. But this is not the case with the holding together federation. In holding together federation, some states are more powerful than other. For example, if we talk about India, so in India, before means this year, that is in last year 2019 till 31st of October 2019, Jammu Kashmir was there with special status. But our central government has removed Article 370, and now Jammu and Kashmir is not even a state; it is union territory along with the Ladakh. Okay, so this is one example. Apart from that, today also some northeastern states have special status under Article 371. So you can see within India also all the states are not equally powerful. Some states are more powerful than the other states. Now we will see the third very important point. So here you see the third very important point, that is states and central government are equally powerful. So here both the state and central government will be equally powerful, but in holding together will be completely different case. Here central government is more powerful than the state government. Why? Because by central government have to hold each and every state together. That is why central government will be more powerful in case of holding together federations, fine. Now the last very important point is example. So here example is, already I have told you, that is America will be there, Switzerland is there, and Australia is there. One trick I am sharing with you through which you can remember this group of countries. So USA, so you elaborate USA full form, that is U for United States of America, S for Switzerland, and A for Australia. So in that case also you can remember. Now let's see the example of holding together federations. So here we have India, here we have Spain and Belgium. So in that way we can understand the differences or the two way of federations, that is coming together federation and holding together federation. Okay, so in this video we have so far discussed the 7 features of federalism, as well as the two method of federalism, that is coming together and holding together federations. Okay, So that's it in this video. If you want to ask anything, any question, any doubt, any confusion, you please comment below and let me know. So we will meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care of yourself. Thank you.